Hi friends, this is Vikas. I want to share my framework that is built in Python Selenium. So I have placed this particular framework in a Google Drive location. So in this session, we'll be going over the framework structure in terms of the source code, and also I'll be explaining all the modules step by step. So if you have any questions, either you can put it in the comments, or you can send me an email. I'll reply to your email in 24 or 48 hours. So to start with, I have drafted a document. It's a kind of guidelines to use this framework. So basically this framework is a keyword driven. So when I say keyword driven, it's like a particular keyword will perform a function. So I have covered these many functionalities, that is the listed ones here. And so to start with, navigate. So navigate is to open up a particular browser. So depending on the browser we give in the command prompt, it will open up the browser. Send keys, the input is basically to enter a particular text in a text box. Click is to click a particular web element. Select radio checkbox and drop down is straightforward to select a radio button or checkbox or a drop down. Wait, that is if you want to put the execution on hold for a particular time period. So in that case we can mention that as well. Wait for an element, that is wait for, if you want to wait for a particular web element, then you can use this particular keyword. Snapshot is like if you want to capture this screenshot at any given point, then you can use this snapshot keyword. Scroll is if you want to scroll the web page upwards or downwards or right or left, we can use this keyword. Unselect checkbox is again straightforward if you want to unselect a particular checkbox. Verify, so verify keyword can be used for text, either a particular object is enabled or disabled, or selected or unselected, displayed or not displayed, exist, or also you can verify the title as well. Move to, that is if you want to move your mouse to a particular location, so in that case we can use this keyword. Drag to is if you want to, this is a rate condition. Commonly this is not used, but some application may have drag to functionality. If you want to drag one element to any particular destination, then you can use this drag to. Switch to, this particular keyword is used to switch to a particular frame or alert or window. And these keywords is specifically developed for the DB verification, that is if you want to compare the UI and DB element, so in that case you can use these keywords. So compare is used to compare the DB and UI value. Save data is like if I want to save the UI value in a particular variable, then I can use the save data. Get DB value is to get the database table value, that is particular field from the table. DB connect is to connect to a particular database. So currently I have developed these keywords for Oracle database, and if you want to modify this for MySQL or any other database, you can definitely go ahead and modify the framework based on your need. Execute query is to execute the query. Draft query is like if you want to draft the query, so in that case you can use this keyword. Concat is, I have kept this keyword because if you want to parameterize your framework, so in that case you can use this concat. I'll explain in detail when I'll move on to the source code. Okay, alright. So to set up the framework, right, first we have to go to the constants.py. So the structure, let me explain you the structure first. So this driver package will consist of two files, that is Selenium driver and WebDriver factory. So WebDriver factory is basically to trigger a particular browser based on the input from the command prompt. So when I want to execute the script or this framework, what I'll do is I'll type in py.test -s -v, and I'll mention the main test file, since we are using this pytest, so we have to use this command py, and I'll mention the browser, and I'll mention it as Chrome. So this particular value, based on this particular value, we will be triggering a particular browser from this file. So this class will handle the invoke of the browser, what type of browser you want, based on the input in the command prompt. And this particular class, that is Selenium driver file, this is the heart of the framework, which will handle all the keyword functionalities, which will go over in detail in few minutes. And the screenshot folder is to save all the screenshot if you are specifically saving any screenshot, or whenever any script fails, the steps. And this test folder will consist of conf test, that is the fixture that will be running before the test. Main test is nothing but it will act as a test case for pytest. So this is where the actual execution starts. You can ignore this. I have kept this for the testing purpose. Whenever I want to test anything, then I will be running the piece of code here. This is nothing but the report generated once you run the test scripts. Okay. And utilities folder will have all the manipulations or the functions you want to run. These are nothing but the additional functions that I use for the execution, such as constants. So in the constants file, I'll be mentioning all the inputs or variables I'll be using in my test execution. And custom underscore logger is nothing but the logs that will be captured in every step of the execution. Excel read, this is a very important module, because since we are reading the test case and test steps from the Excel, so we need some Excel functions. Module mapping. So what this particular class will do is it will map a particular keyword from the Excel to the actual functions, that is in the Excel, in the test case Excel, right? If I mention any keywords, so in that case that will map to the particular functions in the Selenium WebDriver .py file. Test status, this is used to pass or fail the steps and the test case. So this is the overall structure of the framework. So in the next session we'll go over the actual steps in each and every file. So thank you guys. Hold on for a few minutes. Thank you.